Kieran Culkin, brother of Macaulay Culkin of Home Alone fame, and Kieran Culkin, who was in Succession, he just won an Oscar for some role. I don't even know what the movie was. And he gave one of the great Oscar speeches, maybe of all time. It was kind of, well, he's a millennial, so it was still kind of like weak and a little bit, it's not, he ain't Gary Cooper, but the content of his speech was extremely right-wing and based.
A year ago, I was on a stage like this, and I very stupidly publicly said that I want a third kid from her because she said if I won the award, she would give me the kid. It turns out she said that because she didn't think I was going to win. And people came up to her and were like, really annoying her. I think it got to her. But anyway, after the show, we're walking through a parking lot. She's holding the Emmy. We're trying to find our car. Emily, you were there, so you're a witness. And she goes, "Oh, God, I did say that. I guess I owe you a third kid." And I turned to her and I said, "Really, I want 4. And she turned to me. I swear to God this happened. It was just over a year ago. She said, "I will give you 4 when you win an Oscar." I held my hand out. She shook it. And I have not brought it up once until just now. You remember that, honey? You do? Okay. Then I just have this to say to you, Jazz. Love of my life, ye of little faith. No pressure. I love you. I'm really sorry I did this again. And let's get cracking on those kids. What do you say?
Yeah, let's go, baby. Oh, I love it so much. That is great, man. That is, whew. Especially on the heels of that Timothée Chalamet speech, this was much better. I mean, this was one of the great Oscar speeches of all time. Comes up there, successful. He's doing his thing. He's, at the top of his field. He's got this beautiful wife. He's in Tinseltown with all these decadent libs. And what does he say? The chief thing that he wants is another kid with his wife. Even he wants 2 more kids. I don't know if they ever ended up having the third, but that's what he wants. And that's what he should want. And that is what it is natural to want. That is what it is good to want. And when you're really rich and you're really famous and you're really successful, sometimes you get distracted by all of these other ephemeral goods. And I told my wife, when I get an Oscar, I want to buy a Patek Philippe watch, or I want to buy a Ferrari, or I want to go to the Caribbean, or no. Because those goods, they're good in a certain way, but they fade. They're not really serving your end in anywhere close to the same way as having a kid. That's really, really good. With his wife. Oh, man. You know what it is? I'll just leave the story on this.